Okay, so this is the start to our roof replacement. This is what we're dealing with now. We just bought this 1978 Dodge Motorhome. The last guy that had the motorhome, he bought a roof sealer and rolled it on everything. So I think it's going to take us a bit to get this stripped down, but we'll get this stripped down and hopefully I'll remember to tape some more later. Yeah, like you can see even in here, this is there's a few layers of stuff on here we're gonna have to dig out, but alrighty, so this is the start to our roof repair. The plan is to put a rubber roof on once we get this all cleaned off and get everything fixed underneath. Okay, so we managed to get the awning off. Not sure if we did it totally right or not, or if there was something that we missed, but when we took it off, the kind of went crazy, and I think we lost our spring-loaded. It's just gonna be it's gonna be loose now. I think we're gonna have to figure out how to rewind it. All right, so now for the rest of it. Well, this is how far we've gotten so far. So we've got this here thing is all unhooked. We got the track off the front. And we're finding just a nice big mess. And we think there's going to be a whole lot more rot than what we originally thought. But that's okay. We'll get her done. Okay, so this is day 2. And what do we have left to do today before we pull the roof off? So we just have to get that air conditioner out and then we can peel the tin off. And then we'll get to see what we're really dealing with. Okay, so now we are ready to peel back our metal off the roof and see what's waiting for us underneath. All right, so this is what we're dealing with. Some of the tin had actual rust holes right through it, and that's where some of the leaking come from. So we've got some rot, and I think a lot of it is just that it's all wet underneath and the water's just sitting in the roof. So peel this off and see what's next. Well, we're working on the roof. Then it turns out we had to replace the whole back half of 2x4s, and there was water everywhere just sitting in the ceiling. So we decided to just knock the whole thing out and start from scratch. Okay, so it's Sunday evening, and we have got our new plywood on. And we still have to cut out the holes for the vents. We reframed all of the vents because everything around the vents were rotten. All the wood was rotten. We ended up getting a bunch of the ceiling out of the inside. And anyway, so everything's marked for where we have to cut stuff out. Well, except for that's the vent for the furnace and the fridge, so we did that before we put it up. But the rest we left. We've got our vent cap there for the sewer, the vent pipe, I guess. Right, so this is it for this weekend. We'll park it back under the carport and hopefully put the membrane, get everything cut out and put the membrane on next weekend.